Good morning. Populists are happier. They look better and they are more healthy. Yes, and we see them winning. Every week we see proof of this now. So, I think Sebastian Kurz, this Austrian chancellor, he pretended to be a populist during the Austrian election. Because now he's becoming friends with this Manfred Weber. He's a German globalist asshole in the EU Parliament. So he pretended to be a populist, this guy, Sebastian Kurz. That's what it looks like. And the real populist in the Austrian election was Strache. And he's now removed through this sting operation. Yeah, the populists are doing very well. We will see. This is the EU Parliament election ending today. And we will see just how well the populists did. And the globalists, they are working very hard to fight this, of course. And one of their main strategies, I think, is to say that everybody who is against the EU is also supporting climate change. See? You are basically supporting the end of the world if you are against the EU. They think the EU is needed. This is what they say. We need the EU to fight climate change. You cannot negotiate with countries who are not part of the EU. If Britain leaves, you can't talk to them anymore. You can't cooperate with them. We have to have the EU, you see. This is what they say. They keep promoting this idea. And I have to say, I'm quite disappointed with many of the young people who bought this bullshit. Yeah. These young kids, they say, we need these bureaucrats, we need this totalitarian state in order to fight climate change. This is of course bullshit. So I'm quite disappointed with these young people. Not all of them, of course, but many of them. Yeah. And everything is climate change now, isn't it? If you see black ants in your garden one year and the next year you have red ants, this is proof of climate change. And you need to support the bureaucrats. If it's raining for 3 days, this is extreme weather, and you need a dictatorship in Brussels. It's crazy. I have a story from Canada. Catherine McKenna. She's the Federal Minister of Environment and Climate Change. I didn't know they had a minister like this. She's now sounding, I get very tired. I do. Reading this story, I just get tired, bored. Okay, but I just read it to you. Catherine McKenna, she's sounding the alarm on how climate change could impact Newfoundland and Labrador. I think these are parts of Canada on the east coast. I think so. And she says, I know everyone's looking at the icebergs that you can see off the coast. That may be nice, maybe a good tourist attraction, but it's also very dangerous. As if people don't know this. She has to say it, and we will see more of that, more multi-year ice that is separating and coming south. That's an issue for folks who are out on the waters. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, very tiring. Mayors don't have the luxury of pretending climate changes aren't having a serious impact right now, because they are the ones who need to be acting. Yeah, well, these icebergs, they have been breaking loose, coming south. This has been going on for hundreds of years. Hundreds. And people are watching them. I'm sure people are aware of these icebergs being quite heavy, you know, or something. Yeah. And she's making this into a political issue. And this is another proof of climate change. The icebergs. Wow. All right. So maybe we'll have a result from the EU Parliament election tomorrow. I'm sure we will. And I will be talking about it. Okay. Be good. Bye.